Imagine the roar of the crowd fading into an eerie silence as one of the WNBA's most unbreakable forces, Brittney Griner, steps off the court. Not by choice, but by a twist that no one saw coming. What if that towering presence, the one who's battled through prisons overseas and personal storms, is now facing a controversy that could shatter her fresh start with the Atlanta Dream? From a neck injury that sidelined her indefinitely to whispers of locker room fractures and a viral ejection that echoes her turbulent past, this isn't just about missing games, it's about a legacy on the brink. Stick around as we uncover the hidden tensions and revelations that could redefine her season, and maybe the league itself. Picture this: Brittney Griner, the 9-time All-Star who's risen from the ashes time and again, suddenly benched amid a storm of injuries and team drama that's ripping through the Atlanta Dream like a fast break gone wrong. How does a player who's conquered global headlines and championship courts find herself out indefinitely, her stats dipping and frustrations boiling over in a referee clash that's got everyone talking? It's more than a setback, it's a web of escalating problems, from physical wear to unspoken rifts, hinting at deeper truths that could unravel everything she's built. Join me as we peel back the layers in this unfolding saga, where every absence tells a story of resilience tested to its limits. Imagine sitting courtside, the crowd buzzing with anticipation, only for the star player to vanish from the lineup without warning. That's the scene unfolding right now with Brittney Griner and the Atlanta Dream, a story that's got everyone talking, from die-hard fans to casual viewers flipping through highlights. As reported by ESPN, Griner, the towering center who's been a force in the WNBA for years, is out indefinitely with a neck injury that sidelined her for multiple games already. But whisperings suggest this could be more than just a tweak, maybe the tip of something deeper brewing within the team. It all started innocently enough, or so it seemed, when Griner joined the Atlanta Dream ahead of the 2025 season, a move that shook up the league. Wikipedia notes she's now suiting up for the Dream after years with the Phoenix Mercury, bringing her championship pedigree and those iconic blocks to a squad hungry for elevation. Fans were thrilled, picturing her dominating the paint alongside rising talents like Ryan Howard. But early on, cracks appeared. Griner's stats this year tell a quieter story, averaging just 10.3 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 0.8 assists per game, as detailed by Essentially Sports, a far cry from her peak seasons where she led in scoring and blocks. It's not the explosive output you'd expect from a 9-time All-Star, and whispers in the locker room hinted at frustration building. Teammates expected her to anchor the defense, but instead, the Dream found themselves scrambling, their record hovering around .500 as inconsistencies piled up. Then came the physical toll, escalating things fast. Griner's body, after years of grinding through injuries and that infamous stint overseas, started showing wear. In a post on X, sports journalist Aya Abdeen shared the Dream's injury report listing Griner as doubtful with a neck issue ahead of a key matchup against her old team, the Mercury. What began as a day-to-day concern stretched into something more serious. Fox Sports reported she's now missing her third straight game, with the team relying on backups like Naz Hillman to fill the void in the starting lineup. The timing couldn't be worse. The Dream are in a playoff push, and without Griner's presence, their interior defense is weakened, allowing opponents to score at will in the paint. It's not just about stats. It's the emotional hit. Griner's been through hell before, from her detention in Russia to personal battles, and now this injury feels like another cruel twist, leaving fans wondering if her body can hold up for a full season. But the problems didn't stop at the physical. Tensions boiled over in a recent game against the Dallas Wings, where Griner's frustration erupted into a full-blown confrontation. As Fox News described, she was ejected after bumping a referee and arguing heatedly over a call, a moment captured on video that went viral and sparked calls for discipline. Yahoo Sports noted this could lead to a suspension, adding fuel to the fire of her already mounting absences. Team dynamics shifted too. Insiders on X, like user Brendan_Potts, highlighted how the Dream adjusted lineups without her, but underlying murmurs suggested locker room unease, especially with past controversies resurfacing. Remember those old headlines? Britannica recounts Griner's 2015 arrest for assault involving her then-partner, Glory Johnson, which led to suspensions and scrutiny. Now, with this ejection, it feels like echoes of that volatility, making teammates and coaches walk on eggshells as the season intensifies. For a moment, it looked like things might settle. The Dream issued updates framing the neck injury as manageable, with Athlon Sports reporting Griner was ruled out but expected back soon, and the team even sent her a supportive message after she missed All-Star selection for the first time since 2021. Fans rallied, hoping rest would recharge her, and early practices showed her looking healthy, as an Instagram reel from Peachtree Hoops captured her moving well despite the setback. It seemed like a false dawn, a quick fix to get their star back in the fold. But then the absences dragged on, with ESPN's injury status confirming she's out indefinitely. No clear timeline in sight. Overlooked details emerged. Her lower voting in All-Star ballots, sitting at number 37 with just 57,308 votes according to Yahoo Sports, signaling a dip in public perception amid the drama. And those persistent rumors? Snopes debunked wild claims about gender testing and suspensions, but they linger, fueled by social media, undermining her focus. Here's where it gets heartbreaking. What if this isn't just an injury, but a symptom of deeper team fractures? The Dream's silence on the full extent speaks volumes, and with playoffs looming, one wrong step could derail everything. Remember that moment when Brittney Griner stepped onto the court for the Atlanta Dream, her fresh start feeling like a rebirth after all those years in Phoenix? It was supposed to be a new chapter, full of promise and power, but as we dive deeper, the revelations hit hard, reshaping everything we thought about her journey. One big discovery comes straight from her own words in an ESPN interview, where she shared feeling re-energized by the move, aiming for the 2028 Olympics in LA, a goal that highlights her resilience amid the chaos. Yet, behind that optimism, team dynamics reveal a tougher truth. Insiders at Peachtree Hoops noted how Griner's arrival brought high expectations, but her integration with stars like Brianna Jones and Tehina Paopao exposed early mismatches in playstyle, leading to on-court frustrations that simmered beneath the surface. And then there's the emotional fallout from that viral exchange with Caitlin Clark. Griner addressed it directly in an interview with Outkick, denying any racial slur and emphasizing her focus on the game, but the lip-reading speculation reframed public views, turning a heated moment into a lingering shadow over her leadership role. These insights don't just add layers, they flip the script, showing how personal battles and team chemistry collide in ways that test even the strongest athletes. As these truths unfold, the consequences pile up, each one raising the stakes for Griner and the Dream in heartbreaking ways. First, her recent ejection against the Dallas Wings, captured in a tense video by Dorothy J. Gentry on X, where she bumped a referee in frustration, could lead to a suspension, as Yahoo Sports speculated, derailing her momentum just as the team pushes for playoffs. That incident echoes her past volatility, like the 2015 domestic assault case detailed by Britannica, which once resulted in league discipline, now risking her reputation and forcing the Dream to lean on backups amid a .500 record. On the injury front, Athlon Sports reported her neck issue has sidelined her indefinitely, missing multiple games including a key matchup against her old Mercury squad, weakening the interior defense and echoing historical patterns where stars like her battle wear from overseas play. Team morale takes a hit too, as Fox Sports highlighted with Griner out, players like Naz Hillman step up, but the absence creates fractures, much like past seasons where injuries unraveled title hopes for contenders. Long-term, this could jeopardize her Olympic dreams and the Dream's reputation as a rising force, drawing unwanted scrutiny in a league already buzzing with rivalries. With the season still pulsing like a close fourth quarter, these stakes leave so much hanging in the air, questions that keep replaying in every fan's mind. Will Griner's neck injury heal in time for a playoff run, or does it signal the end of her dominant era, as patterns from her career suggest bodies like hers break down after years of grind? How might a potential suspension from the ejection alter team chemistry, especially when historical precedents show ejections fracturing locker rooms mid-season? Could the Clark controversy, debunked yet persistent as Snopes reported on similar rumors, erode her standing with younger teammates who crave unity? What if the Dream's front office, facing this dip, rethinks her role, mirroring past trades that shook franchises? And deeper still, does this wave of absences expose broader issues in the WNBA, like player health management, that could reshape how stars transition teams? Finally, with playoffs looming, will Griner's return spark a turnaround, or has the damage already tilted the scales against Atlanta's hopes? It's moments like these that remind us why we love the game. The uncertainty, the heart, the fight to come back stronger. What do you think happens next for Brittney and the Dream? Drop your theories in the comments, share if this hit home, and make sure you're subscribed so we can unpack whatever twist drops in the next big matchup. This story's far from over, and it's shaping up to define the season.